Alright, so imagine it's the 90s. You are excited for Christmas, and this is what you see under the tree. So right here may seem like a laughingstock to you, but it is the godfather of video game consoles with a disk drive. It is a immaculate, and it is not a good console. It is terrible. I don't even know why they made this thing, but it was the beginning. You may look at this and laugh right now, but it was the very beginning of these consoles. And this is why we have the Xbox, PlayStation, everything I'm going to show you later on. Now, the Sega CD, on the other hand, is a way better console. At least a better console. Now, giving that Sega, and you're able to connect the Genesis to it, it makes it phenomenal. And it had very good games like Sonic CD, I don't know what else it had, but it had great games. But adding a Genesis to this made this console 100% better. But the Sega CD is a good console in the other way than the obscure Philips CDI console. Ah yes, the PlayStation 1, the pinnacle of consoles. Now this was action-packed. It had Crash Bandicoot, you had Spyro, you had so much stuff lying on this console. Like, it was so amazing. And I think you have Tomb Raider, whatever it's called. But this was a great console. You were even allowed to listen to your CDs on it, and it was just the very first console to ever do that. And it made it so great that they made another one. But before we talk about that, we gotta talk about the next console. Yeah, Sega was running out of ideas of this one. This is the Sega Saturn. It didn't last that long, but it was still fun while it lasted, though. Sega was trying a lot with a lot of things, the rival of Nintendo, but this involved the next console. Introducing the Dreamcast. What a console name that is. The Dreamcast brought us such great games as Sonic Adventure, Sonic Adventure 2, Crazy Taxi, Nights Before Dreams, which I'm pretty sure was on the Saturn. We got so many, like Super Monkey Ball, so many great games on this thing. But that didn't last that long because Sega was out of the market and could not make it throughout that time. Very sad, but that made it into the next console we're going to show to you that really took people off their socks. Introducing the PlayStation 2. Now this console was so much stuff involved with it. It had a DVD player, it's a CD player, it also, you could play so many good games on here, a great memory drive, and everything. A lot more powerful than Dreamcast, and involved so many great games on here like Spider-Man, I think some more Crash Bandicoot, and especially Spyro. So many good games that I can even count. But moving on. One of Nintendo's best consoles of all time, the GameCube. This was Nintendo's very first game disc console, which was phenomenal. You had Super Mario Sunshine, Mario Kart Double Dash. Let's see, we had Sonic Adventure Battle 2. You had Super Smash Bros, Melee, and of course, we had the amazing games on there. Just so phenomenal Nintendo games that I can't even count how many there were. But that doesn't include that the next console is gonna rock the gaming industry for the next few years. Now, the original Xbox never really set well with me. I don't know if it's just the way it looks or the way the controller looks. It didn't really do that well for me. I don't know. I didn't like it. It's alright, but I mean, it brought a lot to the video game industry as we see nowadays, but I don't know. I don't like the original one. But hey, that is until the next console to look forward to. Oh man, and this console was a amazing fantasy. Now this one was the best one out of all of them in this generation. 2006, this Xbox had you playing on there for hours. Had such great games like Skate, and you got like let's see, Minecraft, Uno, so many good Microsoft accessories. You got Halo, you got Call of Duty, so many good ones. Sonic Unleashed. Let's see. But this console always had a little issue. The first model had the red rings of death. This is why Microsoft had to rebrand and make this a lot better, so that's why they put out the Xbox 360, I think E and S, and those worked. But moving on to the next console in the PlayStation family. Now, the PlayStation 3, what a time to be alive. This console had a Blu-ray player, and it had HDMI cables. You had high definition gaming, such great games, and of course, a restorable storage, which means you don't have to worry about memory cards and all the other stuff, especially on the other two models, not the first model. First model, you still had to worry about memory cards. But I like the first model a lot more, though. But moving on to Nintendo's console, a lot better, a lot slimmer, and has motion control. What a day that was. Now, this console was phenomenal. It had Mario Galaxy, New Super Mario Bros., Sonic Colors. You got so many good Nintendo games. Super Smash Bros. Brawl. I'm pretty sure Pikmin was on this thing, I think. And, of course, Mario Kart. And of course, the countless times Just Dance has played on this thing is so unbelievably uncountable. How could we forget Wii Sports? But moving on to the next console that totally described as Nintendo's dark era. Now, the Wii U, I love this console, but I see why it was hated. The commercials were terrible. The overall premise of it was bad. The charger could not last in the gamepad. You could not take it with you anywhere you go. And also, it was Nintendo's very first HDMI console, and they didn't even allow you to really do too much with it. It didn't last too long, but that's when Nintendo stepped it up later on. But they didn't do any more disk drives, so they continued on doing game cartridges. So moving on to PlayStation and Xbox. Now, the PS4 is a good console, but this is where we start to see the downfall in disk drive consoles, allowing you to download games digitally and to buy the game from a game store, put it in the console just for it to be downloaded for, I don't know, an hour or 30 minutes or so, which kind of ruins the premises of gaming. But the overall model of the console is very nice looking. It is a nice looking console, not gonna lie. It's just now we're entering an era of digital, and sometimes you could buy it physical era. Moving on to Xbox. Now, the Xbox One had some good consoles, had some good models on it. The best one out of all of them is the Xbox One X, which is the best looking one. It looks like the Xbox Series X, just a smaller size. And it just runs very nicely on games. Like, this console was 10 out of 10 best console of the year for me, at least. Moving on to PlayStation again. And the PlayStation 5 looks too much like something from Tesla. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It looks like a toaster or something. It does not represent PlayStation that well to me, at least. I don't know. It's just something about it. It doesn't look right. And I don't know. I feel like Xbox got out the park for this one. Like, PlayStation, I don't feel like they tried this model at all. It just looks like a toaster with some essentials on it, and that's it. Yeah, it looks like Elon Musk had something to do with it. But moving on to Xbox. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this looks like a console that I could have for years and years and years, in which I think it is Microsoft's last Xbox console, because I do not see any Xbox stuff selling in stores anymore. I always see PlayStation or Nintendo, which kind of sucks. But if it's just the last console, I think Xbox went out on a good bang and idea. The fact that this looks like a refrigerator to me, and that Microsoft actually released a refrigerator, is hilarious, and that Microsoft actually takes things accounted for. But that's it for me to now. I hope y'all will enjoy this video about me rambling on about consoles, but I just want to show the history of game disc consoles and just show how greatly we improved from it. And so I hope y'all have a great and blissful day. Y'all stay blessed, and I pray everyone else that watches the video will be blessed as well. Goodbye.